Your perspective drawing should be done off of a photograph that you take. So Studio Art, you're doing a drawing of one box. You can do more if you choose. Advanced Studio, do 3 to 5 boxes, but all even with each other. This should be done at this point where you've brought it into Google Classroom and you've worked off of both sides of the box, drawing the lines and kind of finding a general direction for your vanishing point and your horizon line. If you haven't done that, watch this video tutorial on here and come back to this afterwards. All right, so to set up your drawing, you're going to take a piece of paper. If all you have is regular paper from your printer, perfectly fine. If you came in and got supplies or you happen to have access to a larger piece of paper, just trace that piece of printer paper right on the middle of the larger paper. If you don't have larger paper, use your printer paper, and you're going to be adding paper onto the side as like wings or extender paper. So if you can, print out your photograph, and the same thing that you did on Google Classroom over here with extending these lines, you can do that and figure out exactly where your vanishing point should be. Because if your photograph is printed out the same size as your piece of paper and your drawing is that size, you can literally find your vanishing points and your horizon line using your photograph and trace those lines right onto there. If you don't have access to a printer, eyeball it. It's okay. You can kind of angle your ruler on your computer screen and angle it up or down and kind of figure out how far away your vanishing point should be. Your computer screen is close enough in size to a regular piece of paper. So now when you have your vanishing points and your horizon line, you are going to potentially need to add on wings or extender paper. You might only have to do it on one side, you might have to do it on both. And then when you draw, you only need to draw inside of the rectangle that you originally had your photograph in. So you'll be using your vanishing points and doing orthogonal lines past it, but your drawing can stay inside of that space. And to start off with, for this week, for Friday, just turn in these basics. So literally the outline of the paper, the drawing of your box or boxes, your horizon line, your vanishing point. You don't have to do any details until you have me check this. If you feel confident that you're ready to go ahead and continue drawing, but it's not a bad idea to have me check this first and give you a little bit of feedback in case there's any problems or issues with it, or if you're struggling. And remember, we can always do a Zoom meeting and meet face to face, and I can pull up your photograph right on my computer and I can draw from the document camera, and I can really help you all best that way. So we can do a class Zoom meeting or we can do a one-to-one. Just make sure you're communicating with me if you are having any troubles. All right, hope you're all doing well, and I hope to see all of you soon.